So what is two-factor authentication anyway? Well, two-factor authentication is an extra layer of security that requires not only a username and password, but also something that only that user has on them. That something could be a dongle of some kind, like these given out by banks, or it could be the humble mobile phone, which more or less everyone has on them all the time. You're probably asking yourself why we need two-factor authentication in the first place. Have a good look at these images. These are the known data breaches from the last 5 or so years. If we take a closer look, some of them are massive. The top breach from 2017 was 711 million unique username and password pairs. That means a database of 711 million stolen records that comprise of a username and a broken password, meaning one that is no longer secured by encryption or hashing. Let's focus on the LinkedIn hack of 2012, which stole over 164 million records. The data did not surface on the dark web until 4 years later in 2016. How could this data be used to steal your other accounts? Let's say your password was the most common of 2016, which, believe it or not, is 123456, and your username is your.name@company.com. The hackers would then guess your other usernames, such as your.name@gmail.com, yourname@hotmail.com, and so on. The hackers would then try using all of these credentials on a whole load of other sites. Since most people use the same passwords everywhere, their accounts will be hijacked. This is called credential stuffing. Once the hacker have gained access, they'll change your username and password and then rampage through your account looking for things of value, such as Bitcoin wallets, photographs, bank details, passwords, etc. This is where two-factor authentication is handy. Even if hackers know your username and password, they would still not have access to any accounts protected by two-factor authentication. So how do you enable two-factor authentication? I'll show you. It's very easy and available on virtually all well-known sites. If you visit the website turnon2fa.com, you can search for a particular website or app to find instructions on how to enable two-factor authentication. To show you how easy it is, let's do a search for Twitter. If I type Twitter into the text box and click search, it shows me a link on how to enable 2FA for Twitter. If you click the tutorials menu item on the top bar, you'll be able to see the whole list of instructions. Bear in mind it's possible some of these might be slightly out of date. Let's see how easy it is to enable two-factor authentication on LinkedIn, Twitter and Facebook. Log into LinkedIn and click the drop-down arrow on your profile image on the top menu. Click the Settings and Privacy option. When the page loads, click the Privacy tab in the middle of the screen. On the left, you'll see Security, click that, and then turn on two-step verification. Then click to turn it on. You'll have to re-enter your password. I've got Kaspersky and LastPass password manager, so I don't know my password. I'll just click my password manager here and it will fill it in for me. Click done. It will send you a text message which you need to enter in the text box. Then you click verify. And that's it for LinkedIn. Let's look at Twitter. If you log in, click your profile picture on the top right, scroll down to Settings and Privacy, then Account, and require personal information to reset your password is a good idea. Then set up login verification. Click Start. Re-enter your password. Remember, I've got LastPass to help me do this. And now it's going to send me a text message. I enter the code I get via text and then click submit. It's always worth getting a backup code in case you lose your phone or something like that. But that's it for Twitter. Finally, let's look at Facebook. Log in as normal. Then the drop down top right, go down to settings. And then on the left, we've got security and log on. And then you have quite a few options on here. We want to use two-factor authentication, so you click edit and then set up. Yes, we want to enable it. And that's it. It will now send me a code when I log in. So far, we've used sites that will send us a text message with a unique code for 2FA, but there are several other ways to do 2FA, such as using an app that generates a code or using a push request to your phone where it will appear on your handset. So far, we've only covered LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook, but of course, most of us have many more accounts than that. So use turnon2fa.com to find out how to enable it on accounts such as Microsoft, that includes Azure, Apple, Amazon, including AWS, Rackspace, other hosting companies, utilities, and more. That's about it for now, so catch you again on another video. Thanks for watching.